Okay, another lovely, beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest. We're going to get 3 to 4 inches of rain in the next 4 days, and that's the total amount we normally get in October. Here's today's project. We're going to be grinding out all the mortar joints on this chimney and tuck pointing, putting in new mortar in the joints. This chimney's been stained by a rain cap that was not stainless steel. See all the rust stains? That stuff's not going to come out of the brick. There's not a lot we can do about that. But we're going to grind the paint off of this coating off of this chimney, and we're going to be tamosealing the chimney. Tamoseal is an undercoating they use on bridges and things like that. It's flexible, it's cementitious, and it waterproofs and preserves the crown. We're going to be painting these tiles and cleaning everything up. We're going to be sanding this flashing and painting it. And we're going to be putting on new stainless steel rain caps. Okay, we got our tarp in place. I'm going to start grinding on the chimney. And stay dry while we're grinding on the chimney. How to do work in the Pacific Northwest in fall and winter. Ground out all the mortar joints. These are Roman brick. Roman brick are thinner than standard brick. And when you tuck point and you have a bonding agent admixture in your mortar, you have to come back with the sponge after it's set up a little bit and make sure you clean off the top and bottom edges of the brick, because otherwise it'll leave a stain. This mud's setting up. We've applied, again, Tamoseal on the crown. And again, another demonstration of procedure of applying mortar from the industrial strength cake decorating bag / grout bag. Got it cinched up. So it's an art of cinching up and applying pressure down by the end of the tip, and it's a little bit like a choreographed action. I'm cinching down so that mud cannot come back this way, and at the same time that I'm clamping on the end here, I'm clamping down here. Both hands are actually squeezing. When I squeeze here and mud comes out, the lower hand, then I squeeze the upper hand and apply more pressure to keep the stream moving. If you don't do that, it's not going to move. Well, it'll move slightly and it'll make your job a mess. That's what will happen. On the corners, what I do is come out here. Here's the diagonal chute. Come out this way, and then I come around the corner to the first vertical joint. This is what I do when I'm just doing one side. I'll get to the other sides later. Squirt up your vertical joints first. Notice how the mortar actually comes out past the face of the brick. That's important, so that when you strike, when the mud gets set up, you'll have material to press into the joint and have a full joint. Notice the tip of the bag. I don't have it in the joint. I have it slightly out. Well, no, actually I do. I have it just at the edge. Sometimes I'll cock it at an angle. That's important. And of course, the thickness of your mortar is important. If you get it too thick, it's not going to go through the bag, or it won't go through very well. And if you get it too thin, it'll make for a bad tuck point job, because you won't have enough mass into the joint. Okay, so the mortar's set up enough. the way you test is you put a finger on it and it leaves kind of a fingerprint.